Hi. So I'm releasing the first ever update, official update, for Ben 10 Alienverse. I'm calling it update 1.01. So I can quickly explain what the numbers mean. I decided that for the default version or the original, I'd call it update 1 or version 1. And then for small updates, like just simple patches, I'll have it go from 1 to 1.001. Medium updates like this one, a standard update, will go from 1 to 1.01, and then updates to add new sets, like a set of 5 aliens, with the other things like free roam, versus mode, sandbox, all that'll make it go from 1 to 1.1. So that's the system I'm going to be working off of. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the big things in this update. And if you want to see the rest, you can read the changelog that will be linked in the description. I'll invite to the Discord. Go to the changelog section there and you'll see it. So, first of all, if you haven't seen it before, this is the Nexus. This is where you access all the DLC content. So the first big thing with this update is the 3 new levels. We have Terradino Takedown, High Speed Chorus. I hate this name so much, I can't think of a better one. And then we have Vilgax Attacks. Now, the first 2 have been in the game for a bit, but I am saying they're now out of beta, and I am fine with you guys playing them. In a non-playtesting fashion, I mean. The big thing about these levels is that they allow you to test out the 3 new aliens in the game. Diamond Head, Upgrade, and Blisswolfer. You've probably seen them in the showcase videos I made, and so you can test them out here. And you'll be able to play them fully when update 1.1 releases, which is the next update I have planned probably, besides maybe like a small patch. That update will add like sandboxes for this stuff, so you can play with all of them outside of the levels, that type of thing. So I will make videos, individual videos, showcasing 3 levels, but I'm just going to show little snippets right now, just so you know what they're about. Now, another big thing in this update is forearms customization. So, I know a lot of people wanted this. I did add it, okay? You can now put on the classic shirt for forearms. So, there you go. I think that's pretty cool. But also, I added another option called Gym. I don't know the name to call this. Basically, you have to add both of these to give you the classic look. So what Jim does is it removes the bands and it gives him pants. I think this look on its own is pretty damn cool. I mean, to me, this is cooler than the classic, maybe. But you can combine them with the classic shirt to get that look. And I made them separate toggles in case you want to have this. Okay, it looks alright. But I just wanted to give that option in case anyone wanted it. And then I also added 2 new quick swaps for this. Classic, which also gives it that more orangish red hue, as you can see. And then this one, which was just trying to figure out a way to mix the classic suit without the gym part as well. So there we go. Those are all the new content things in the update, the 3 new levels, and then forearms customization. But there's also some other interesting things as well, like optimization, lots of animation improvements. Oh my god, so many animation improvements. There's also, what I'm going to be talking about next, lots of improvements to combat generally. So a big one is now, instead of the health bar just doing nothing as Ben, or as an alien disappearing when you were to block, now it turns gray. Same with dodging. I think that's pretty neat. That was suggested by Yeet4044 in the Discord. They also go by Fast Track, and another name I can't remember, I'm sorry. So thank you to them for that. There's also a couple of other things. One thing is you can no longer sprint if you were using basically, if you were to use a special move and then if you were to be sprinting and start using a special move, it interrupts the sprinting. Before, it would continue the sprinting thing, which was very, very bad, because then it would be doing the running animation during the special move, and it ruined everything. So that's fixed. And also another thing is, for aliens that have a dodge but no block, you no longer have to hold the left stick to activate it. It'll just move you forward. See here, I know you can't see my controller, but trust me, I'm just pressing circle as water hazard. So that's a cool thing as well. I also fixed a lot of issues with Eon's bestiary page. Another thing is, before, for some aliens, if you were to de-transform while dodging, you wouldn't be able to dodge again. That's fixed as well. So, hey, I think that's a lot of pretty cool things. Oh, and some aliens could also dodge during their special moves. That's also fixed. So a lot of general fixes to combat. And then I just have like a boatload of improvements when it comes to levels. Just a lot. And I plan on adding a lot more in the next update. I wanted to get this update out so you guys could experience a better version of the main game. Mainly because I wanted to record the full game showcase, or playthrough, which is what I'm going to be doing after recording this. It'll probably take me a couple days because it's like a 10-20 hour game. So that's pretty cool as well. And there's also a lot of various alien improvements, big ones to some of the later ones. And I guess, okay, the later ones and the early ones, not the middle. The middle stayed mostly the same, but Goop got some pretty cool changes, I have to say. Especially to his slingshot ability. Look how far that launches, and you see how the camera stays back? Look at that. Before, okay, I know it's kind of hard to tell because there's no ground here, but let me show you what it used to look like, and hopefully you can get the gist of what it was like, because before, it really would not launch you. Yeah, okay, you can see. That's like, I don't know, 5 feet? Also, you now don't collide with enemies as well, you do a lot more damage. It now has use, especially for traversal as well. So, there's that, but then also, he just got a new special move. His old ranged attack, where he would, like, slash his arm, creating this, like, little projectile that would explode, that's gone. He now shoots this, which is a little bit more, what's the word? Lore accurate, because in the show he does shoot, like a acid ball out of his mouth. So, obviously this one's way bigger. This, I think, is a really well-designed special move because, as you can see, it gets bigger the further away it is. The way it works is, you get to activate it whenever you want by clicking the down pad again, which is a pretty neat way of making it so you can't have multiple activate at the same time, and giving you more control. But it's also, the cool thing here is that as it gets bigger, it does more damage. So you can shoot it next to you, and it won't do much damage. So if you can get further away from the enemy, you'll be doing a lot more damage, which is a really balanced way of having a ranged move, in my opinion. Because some have issues with that. I've tried to quell them, but this one is pretty immune to those issues. Sorry, I know that was a long rant about that special move. But yeah, there's a lot of cool changes like that. So if you want to see more, you can check the changelog. And yeah, I hope you like the update. I mean, I like it a lot. I'm really happy with the new levels. I tried out a lot of new... I mean, all the enemies in them are completely new. Did I mention, there are 3 new boss fights. Each level has a new boss fight. Vilgax, you get to fight all 3 Vilgaxes. You get to fight the Vreedle brothers, and you get to fight the, predator species of Humongosaur. I don't know what they're called. But, I think that's pretty cool. So, this is all online now. You can play this. Give me all your feedback, because, even though they're not in beta anymore, I still want feedback, obviously. And, just so you know, as you can see here, I'm working on Ghost Freak, so expect a showcase on him semi-soon. There's a lot of other things I'm working on, but I've been making a lot of progress with him, and I am excited to show it off as well. So, this is the first update video. I hope it went well, and I will hopefully continue to make these. I have a lot of cool features in the future, so cool. Okay, bye.